All right, guys. Let me know if you can see us. We have a chat going. Um, we have a chat going on the side, and I just want to make sure that you can see us. So if anyone can go ahead and chat on the side, this is our live call with Autumn Calabrese and Marissa Myers and myself from the test group, because I don't see myself in the window. So I don't know what's going on.
I see you.
You do? Oh, that's
I see
great.
you.
So can you guys see the chat on the right side?
I don't see it.
Just for us, no?
I can see the chat.
Okay.
So I
Yeah, I
can't
see it.
see. My screen is black for some reason. So again, my name is Lauren Duke, but we're here to tell you guys a little bit about our experience with the 21-day fix and give Autumn an opportunity to share with you guys. And like I said, I'm Lauren, and I'm let Marissa talk in just a second. We're going to let her talk, and then we're going to kind of go back and forth and ask questions. And then we have some things to share with you about our experience in the test group and just more about this program, because I know you guys are all super excited about this. So I'm Lauren.
Hey everybody, I'm Marissa, and I also had the experience of going through the test group. This came at the perfect time for me, and I cannot wait for this program to be released and for everybody else to get to do it. I think this is going to be a game changer for women and being more comfortable with using weights, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys and our experience in the group.
So, all right. Autumn Calabrese, creator of 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme that comes out Monday, February 2nd.
Hello, everyone. So, apologizing up front. I don't have a whole lot of a voice. I've been fighting bronchitis the last few days, but I wanted to make sure I was on the call for you guys tonight to talk about it. So, yes, it's 21-Day Fix Extreme is launching in, well, I guess technically 4 days now, since we're at the end of the day today. I'm super excited, and I know we've had a lot of questions in regards to who is the program for, how does it work, how is it different from 21-Day Fix. So I guess that's kind of what I'm going to talk about a little bit. If you were on the National Wake Up Call, you heard a lot of this, but if you missed that, then we're going over it again. So, 21-Day Fix Extreme, who is it for? Let's start there. It's for people with a baseline of fitness already. So graduates of 21-Day Fix, graduates of other extreme programs, athletes, people who have already been working out, like I said, who have a baseline of fitness, somebody who has a big goal in a short amount of time, who wants to see just how far they can take their body in 21 days. This is not a beginner program. The one thing I've seen people comment a lot is like when we're posting photos, like before and after photos, I've seen some people be a little bit harsh and say like, oh, they're already in good shape, which first of all, let's not knock people for putting in the effort. But second, it's not a beginner program, so this is not for somebody who is really out of shape or who hasn't been working out. So, this is for the people who have those last maybe 10 pounds to lose, 5 pounds to lose, 15 who are looking to really shred out. That doesn't mean that somebody who has a little bit more weight to lose can't do the program, but like I said, that's why you're seeing those types of before and after photos, and I'm very proud of how hard everybody worked, and they did amazing. So that's who it's for. And then how is it different from 21-Day Fix? That's another big question I'm getting. So let me talk a little bit about how it's different and how it's where the similarities are. So it is still 30-minute workouts. There is still a modifier, and we do still have all of the color-coded containers in there. Now, in regards to the meal plan and the color-coded containers, so we've really shortened, I don't want to say shortened, we've taken certain things off the lists and we've put in other things because this is really dialed in, clean eating. So there are no treats, there are no treats. The wine is gone, the chocolate is gone. It's only 21 days. I've heard say that like a million times. You can totally do this for 21 days. Like I said, we've taken some of the things from the bottom of the list off, like there's no more waffles, things like that. We are really dialed in and focused. The other thing is there's 2 new meal plans. So there's the 21-Day Fix Extreme Eating Plan, which is still definitely a dialed-in plan, but that one allows you a little bit more leeway. And then there's the Countdown to Competition plan, which is the strictest of the strict. It's definitely a very big mind challenge as well, but They'll both get you amazing results. I don't want to tell too much about the plans because I want people to get the program and read it and understand it without, thinking, oh, she told me the difference and I'm just going to apply it, because you really do need to see it and read it and go through it. But just know that there are two different plans. They are very dialed in. They will both get you shredded, and it's awesome. Like I said, the workouts, both 30 minutes, are all new 30-minute workouts. They do have a modifier in there. I've stepped it up a few notches in this one, so even the modifier is still working. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Kat is not the modifier this time. I know everybody hates me right now for saying that, but she's not. Charisse is amazing, and she is still going to be an inspiration to all of you guys. Somebody had commented about the fact that Charisse looks like she's in decent shape already. That's our modifier. And Charisse is in good shape. Charisse is not old by any stretch of the imagination, but she's definitely not a young 20-year-old either, and there is definitely something to be said about her journey and the fact that, even into her mid to late 40s, she is still busting her butt to stay in shape and that sort of thing. So Charisse is in there. Like I said, there's weights in all the programs. There is some impact in some of the workouts, the plyo workout, the leg day, that sort of thing. But again, you can take it out by following the modifier. I'm rambling. Do you want to ask me questions, Lauren?
So we were talking about how it's the same, how it's different. A couple questions that I've received is that pesky band. Does it come with the program, and do I really need it? And I know the answer, but maybe they want to hear it from you.
I'm going to say what I believe the answer is, and you might actually, because you guys as coaches sometimes get information faster than I do. I believe it comes with the challenge pack, the band does. So it won't come with your base kit, just like 21 Day Fix, it didn't come with the base kit. But if you get the challenge pack that has Shakeology and everything, it will be in there. And yes, you guys, I know not everybody loves the band, but you need it. Like for Pilates Day, we use it through the entire workout. The Pilates workout will not be the same without that resistance band. So learn to love it. It's like anything else. Step outside your comfort zone. I promise you everything is done in an incredibly safe way so that nobody gets injured. But yeah, whether you get the band through the challenge pack or you buy one yourself, you do need the band.
Yeah.
I think the question that oh wait, am I muted? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
The question that I'm asked the most is, you mentioned it, that a beginner could still do it. So if I were a beginner and I really just had my heart set on doing this, how would I go about approaching the program?
So again, if you're saying beginner, I would have to ask how beginner. Like, have they done any other program? Because I really wouldn't recommend for somebody who hasn't been working out in a while to jump into this one as their starting program. I would put them on 21 Day Fix first, because here's why. It's not that they can't do it. I don't want somebody to get discouraged by trying to jump into something that's maybe a little bit more challenging than where they're at. But for somebody who maybe has only done one round of 21 Day Fix and is like, you know what, I did it, I handled it, I want to go on to extreme, then I would say absolutely. And the thing I would recommend is start with the extreme eating plan, not the countdown to competition, and follow Charisse when needed. If you need longer breaks than what I'm giving you, take them. Because, the program is designed the way it is. They're 30-minute workouts. There are only 10-second breaks in there. Sorry, guys, I shortened your breaks. But that doesn't mean you can't hit pause if you need to. If you're gung-ho on attempting the program, and I say by all means, go for it. Just take the breaks when you need it and be safe about it.
I was going to say, and a lot of the question is, can I just use my same 21 Day Fix program and it's just the eating plan that's different? But you've already covered that. There's 7 new workouts. There's also bonus workouts, which I'm going to get the deluxe because I want the added challenge. I was so excited when I saw that. But you use that band not only in the Pilates workout, you're using it in the upper body and you're using it in the lower body. So it's really important to have that tool. And yeah, it's a burner. I can't imagine Pilates without it. And that was today. And I was just like, good Lord, I hate this freaking band. But you feel that burn.
And I want to say this. It is a standalone program, you guys. Yes, it's the follow-up to 21 Day Fix, but this is not the same program. This is not like, oh, Autumn changed a move or two. Autumn took wine and chocolate away and that's the only difference. I am telling you, these nutrition plans are different. You're going to get in there, you're going to follow them, and you're going to be like, whoa, okay, she really did change it up. This is way more dialed in. These workouts are way more challenging. Wow. So if you're doing 21-day fix and you want to take out your wine and chocolate, so be it, that's great, but that does not give you the 21-day fix extreme experience. It really is a completely different program.
And the other question that even came up in our challenge group was, can I do this multiple rounds? And it was a good question because for me, I was just like, I'm just going to keep up doing countdown to competition forever. But you had a different answer because...
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, my son just walked in. Give mommy just a second. Okay, baby. Yeah, here's the thing with countdown to competition. It is intense, you guys. It is a version of carb cycling. So it's not something I tell people to stay on constantly. It's not that it's unhealthy per se, but you want to give your body a break and you want to let your body have carbs are good for us. It's important. So it's great to use countdown to competition if you want to see just how far your body's going to go in 21 days or if you have an event coming up. But I always suggest you go, if you're going to do it, go one round with countdown to competition and then do 1 to 2 rounds of the extreme plan, and then you can cycle back. You know, if you have an event coming up and it's 6 weeks away and you want to do 2 rounds of countdown to competition, is that bad? No, it's fine. You might be angry. Like, you might start to hate you after a while. And you're like, yeah, you're going to be hangry. You're not going to starve, but you're going to, you know, you might just be like, oh my God. Like I said, this is beyond dialed in focused. It's not something you maintain, you know, like we have normal lives. Your kids eat French fries and you take one and like you go out with your friends and have a cocktail. Like, so I don't think you should restrict yourself for that long.
Okay. So are you excited about this coming out?
So excited. I cannot believe it's almost here because I think what people don't realize is, you know, we're 6.
Autumn froze.
I know. I'm like, I can't.
It's all right. She'll come back. But until then, we vamp. We turn on some music.
So.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. So what I was saying,
you're
like,
6.
we are like 6 months to a year ahead of you guys. So a 21-day fix was extreme. It was filmed in July. And then I had to wait till September to even, you know, announce it. And then we have to wait until February to let it come out. So, like, I have all this time building up to get it out there to you guys where I'm just like, ah! I can't wait for it to come out. And so now we're in the home stretch. And, of course, like, I'm so excited. And I want to be, like, out and about and talking about it. And I got hit with bronchitis. And it's killing me right now. But no, I'm so excited for Monday. It seems like it's so close and yet so far away.
I know. Go ahead.
Is there anything that people, since it's not quite yet out and there's still going to be a little bit of time for shipping, is there anything that people can do right now in the meantime to prep for it, to get prepared for it?
Just being on 21-day fix is your best prep for this because it's going to lead you up to it so that it's not so foreign when you do get it. You'll be used to doing the 30-minute workouts. You'll be used to my style of training. You'll be used to the containers and using them. So I think 21-day fix is the best way to prep yourself for it. Even if you're on 21-day fix and you order Fix Extreme and, you know, Fix Extreme comes and you still have a week and a half left of 21-day fix, finish 21-day fix and then go on to Extreme.
Cool. Yeah. Really quickly, plug your clothing because it's coming out, right? The new 21-day fix Extreme stuff is going to be available.
See it? I have it on.
Yeah!
I love the colors. Teal.
I'm so excited for this one because what happened with 21-day fix, and I don't know again if you guys know this or not, they expected the product to do well. They never expected to have the launch that we had. So and apparel is a very long lead time. So they had a few pieces ready but didn't expect what happened. So they didn't have enough time to get ready for like Summit and everything. You know, part kind of how things happen. So this time around I was like, okay. we got to have some awesome stuff. Like, everybody else has awesome stuff. I want great stuff. So, like, I have on the guys, this is actually a unisex, like, baseball style type t-shirt. We have coming out like sports bras and pants. Guys, we've got a bunch of new t-shirts for you and shorts for the guys. So there's a lot more stuff for the guys too. And Marissa, you said something earlier where you're like, this is going to be a game changer for girls. And it is. And I think it's awesome because, you know, girls sometimes shy away from the programs with weights. But it's a game changer for everybody. Like, I don't want the guys to shy away. A lot of times guys, they see me and they're like, well, it's a girl, she's tiny, and blah, 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 right up until they get the program, and then I kick their butts, which is awesome. But it really is for everybody, you know, guys and girls alike. That's why, you know, the calorie brackets are broken down the way that they are. You know, as long as you're picking weights that are appropriate for you, then you're going to see amazing, amazing results.
We're going to show those later. Marissa's going to talk about the guys and the girls and some of the awesome results from the challenge group.
Good.
Yeah,
I know that women are so afraid to use weights, and like I used to be like that. I used to do like tons of cardio, and I mean I did Body Beast before this because I was just like, fine, I'm gonna do weights. But this program, I think it's really gonna be like showing people really like how you can use weights and get lean and, you know, and not get bulky, you know, women.
Yes.
Sure.
Which we love.
so I don't want to keep you because we want to conserve your voice, but thank you so much for coming on, and feel better.
My pleasure, guys. Thank you.
Feeling energy.
4 days to go. Thank you all for all the hard work.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, let's see if I can figure this out. So I'm going to talk to you guys just a little bit. I just have a black screen, so I hope you can see me because I see nothing. So Autumn touched a little bit on who is this program for. We talked about if you've completed the 21-day fix, this is awesome. This is the next step. If you have 15 to 20 pounds kind of just hanging on and you've been kind of like, I'm never going to really reach my goals, and you've become complacent or you've reached a plateau, that's where I was. And you're going to see my before and afters for the first round later on. When Autumn approached me about this, she was like, you know, what have you been doing before this? We really want to have a good challenge group. You're in good shape, but you could do more. And I was like, yes, because I hadn't found that program, you know, the one that allowed me to get to that next level. So this was the perfect thing for me. I was super excited, and I'm really excited to be able to be in the challenge group because the nutrition is the thing that really takes it that one step further. And Marissa's going to talk a little bit about food prep in a little bit. I just wanted to tell you, for all of you people who have food allergies, aversions, diet restrictions, gluten-free, vegan, you can do this program. The food lists are long. You can find a way to make it happen. You won't be starving. You will have to be mentally tough, right? You have to do it. It's just something that you've got to go in from the beginning going, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it for 21 days, all out. You won't miss the wine. You won't miss the treats because you are so regimented. And that's the cool part about this. You're never hungry, and you are seeing results pretty fast, I would say. And again, we're going to talk about it in a little bit. When does it release? This Monday, February 2nd. Usually we're told around 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so do the math, 10, 11, 12, 1, across the country. And for those of you who are coaches, or for those of you who have a coach and you're excited to order, get with them and they'll help you get the links to get your program. There are a bunch of different options. The Challenge Pack is always the best one to get you started, of course, because you get the nutrition and you get the program with the band, which is super important. So, when we talk about doing these programs, you're never alone, right? We talk about doing challenge groups and what the importance of that is. And so what is a challenge group? Really quickly, a challenge group is just, usually it's online accountability. It doesn't matter where you are in the United States, Canada, you know, we have military members all over the country, or the world, excuse me, who can participate as well and get programs shipped to them through APO addresses, which is awesome. And so it's that online accountability, that daily showing up, that encouragement, that knowing someone is going to be there so that on those mornings that you just do not want to do it, or those evenings where you've had a long day, you know that there are a group of people there ready to encourage you, give you some helpful hints about what they ate that day, meal plans, calendars, all of that stuff to share with one another, helpful tips, hints, tricks, as parents, as working people. This is what a challenge group is all about. And you know what? You get the greatest success when you partner with a coach and join a challenge group. It is awesome. So to talk a little bit more about our challenge group and why that played such a big part, I'm going to hand it over to Marissa real quick.
Mute. All right.
All right, she froze. So it's me. I don't know what happened, but hopefully she'll come back.
There
you go.
What?
You froze. And
I did? Oh, so you didn't hear me?
Nope. Start over.
Okay. Oh, you were frozen. Okay. So, all right. So what I was saying, I don't know if you guys heard me, was basically when I started with Beachbody, you know, several years ago, I didn't ever get to have that experience in a challenge group. So this was actually my first experience going through a challenge group and participating, and I definitely think that that is the most important part of the program and the whatever else you're using, the products, if you're using Shakeology or whatever, but the challenge group is the most important thing for you to engage in, because you get that sense of community, you get a sense of support, you make new friends, you build bonds with people, and you feel accountable to them. So when you don't feel like doing your workout, when you don't feel like eating, clean, then you check in on your challenge group and you see that everybody else is doing it, and so it kind of gives you that encouragement that you need to do it yourself. So I tend to notice that people that aren't, aren't doing the workouts and being consistent, they tend to kind of not post in the challenge group because they kind of just disappear and they get really shy. But I encourage you not to take that route. I encourage you that if you're struggling and if you don't want to do your workouts, if you don't want to eat clean and you're struggling with the meal plan, check in with your challenge group, check in with your coach, like Lauren said, and get back on track, because those people are there to support you. They're not there to judge you. They're there to lift you up and make you feel better and make sure that you continue on and reach your goals. So definitely don't be afraid to check into the challenge groups. And then I'm not sure, back to you, Lauren. What was the next topic?
Your first week and the prep of food. Like, what was it like in the challenge group on our first week?
Okay.
Getting the program for the first time and doing that first plyo workout, and the chatter was hilarious.
So this is me, right? First week?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to admit that I did the 21-day fix before I did the 21-day fix extreme. I had done it, and I never actually made it through the 21 days without cheating. I know that you can have cheats and treats on the 21-day fix, but I had a little bit more than just those. I mean, I definitely tended to eat more food, and I had more cheats than were on the program. It's really hard for me to follow something so strict. But knowing that I was in the challenge group and knowing that, everyone was going to be seeing our results, and I felt that people were going to look at our results, and that was going to show them whether they were going to want to do this program or not. So I felt like there was like all this, kind of not pressure so much, but maybe just responsibility to make sure that I did it exactly the way that it was laid out. So for prepping the week, I made sure that I went and shopped and got all the proper groceries that you need to cook all the clean foods. Obviously, you're going to need, it's the same day as, it's the meal plan is no cheats and treats. So you know that you're going to be eating clean food. You know that you're going to be eating real food. You're going to be cooking. So it's really important to make sure that you shop before and get everything ready so that you're not like waiting until the day of and then you get your stuff and you're like, okay, it's Monday, okay, we're going to start. You have to have all those clean foods in your house. And then my thing is, because especially if you're pressed for time, if you're a mom, if you have kids, if you're going to be traveling, all those things, definitely try to cook for several days. It's kind of like I did that on the Ultimate Reset, is like cook for several days at one time instead of trying to cook like one meal in one night and just try to, eat leftovers, or try to prep meals that maybe are easy. Like maybe you can have something that's on the go. Like, if you eat dairy, you can have like organic Greek yogurt, something that you can have easily. A lot of people in the group, and I learned this, I had never seen it before, is there's a little cooler. I forget the name of it. What was the name of that cooler?
I'm going to talk about it. It's a six-pack bag.
The six-pack bag, yeah. So, like, I had never even seen it before, and like somebody posted about it, and I'm like, I actually was going to be traveling. I know Lauren's going to talk about she was traveling the whole time, but I traveled the last 3 days of the challenge group, and I was like, how am I going to do this? I'm going to be on a plane. I am going to be, you know, how am I going to have access to clean food? I know that at the airport they're not going to have it, so I actually bought one of those, and you can put all your meals in there, and you can travel with it. So definitely be prepared in your mind and know what you have coming up in your schedule so that you can prepare your food in advance, and make sure that you schedule your times that you're going to eat, you schedule your times that you're going to do your workouts, because if you don't put it in your schedule, let's face it, you're not going to do it, you know? So if you're the type of person that's going to wait, you know, put it in the evening times and you're going to wait and then you're just going to skip it, then do it in the morning before you do anything else. But just make sure to plan everything out. If you need to set an alarm to eat every 2 to 3 hours, set that alarm on your phone. And make sure that you have those clean foods with you, and you always have snacks so that you won't be so tempted to cheat and eat something, you know, kind of junky in a bind. So that's kind of prepping. And then you want me to talk about so I wanted to add in here in the first week, prep and changing your habits and balancing is kind of what we wanted to talk about here. So like I said, with my original 21-day fix, I cheated a lot. So with this one, it took a lot. It was a mindset thing. It wasn't so much necessarily like I was physically hungry, but it was a mindset thing. So for me, I was on like the lowest calorie bracket, like similar to the fix, and I was like starving, and I don't know if it was just like mental or what, but I was just like, I'm so hungry. I feel like I just want to eat everything. And I actually reached out to Autumn in the group, and I said, you know, I calculated my calories, and I'm a 130, but I'm a very muscular 130. So I'm like, I don't feel like I'm eating enough food. You know, I feel hungry all the time. I'm drinking a lot of water. I'm getting my sleep. And I still like feel starving. So she said, just, you know, go based on how you feel. And I ended up actually going up into the next calorie bracket. And I also wasn't losing really any weight in like the first 5 days. And I was watching all these other people in the group losing like 5, 10, 15 pounds in the first, and I'm like, what's going on? And so she said, just go ahead and go up. Not that I'm saying that you should do that, but listen to your body. And when I actually did that, that's when I actually started losing weight, because I don't think I was eating enough calories for my build and for myself. So I actually went up to the next bracket. So listen to your body, be flexible, make adjustments. I admit that if you're starving and you want to cheat, then have some extra vegetables. I mean, don't go for the potato chips and the chocolate bar. You know, eat some vegetables. If you want to have an extra piece of fruit, like, I'm not saying that you need to do it in the first 21 days, but, you know, be flexible with yourself and don't beat yourself up if you make, you know, the wrong choice. Just get back on the horse the next day and check in with your challenge group and, you know, have them encourage you so they can lift you back up. I think that's pretty much all I was going to cover, right?
Great, yeah.
Okay.
So to piggyback off of that, I wanted to talk to you guys. There's a couple questions that I've been actually texted about the 21-day fix alone. If this program, if you're already listening and you're like, okay, this is not my first step, then it would probably be good for you to start with the 21-day fix. Start that first, knowing and get to know these guys. If you've never seen these before, these are the containers, the actual containers that come with the 21-day fix. The green for your veggies, the red for your proteins, oranges for your oils and your nuts, purple is for your fruits, yellow is for your carbohydrates, and then blue is for your healthy fats. Think avocado hummus. It comes with another orange, which I like because if I'm traveling, I put my dressing in there, or any kind of like balsamic or something, I put in that. This is what you have to work with every day. It looks like Play-Doh containers, and trust me, my children have taken them and used it for their snacks, and that's why I have multiple sets. So if that's something that's, you know, crossed your mind, I highly recommend having more than one set. You know why these are awesome to have, and they have these tight lids, is for that traveling. So like Marissa said, my husband was deployed the entire time. You know, I did this by myself, 2 kids, soccer mom, practice every night in 2 different cities, and tournaments every weekend. And I went into this looking ahead and knowing I have this coming up. I need to mentally prepare. I've got to make sure that on Friday when we're packing up to leave town, I make sure that I have what I need. And like I said, I'm vegan, so it's a little bit easier for me to bring tempeh or to bring, Boca burgers, because come on, we all know that's what vegans eat. So that's what I would prep. And I took my containers, and it fit 6, and so I would meal prep my veggies and my protein, veggie, protein, veggie, protein. I would have whatever I needed with all stacked up and ready to go. You guys, I pulled that stuff out sitting in the field watching my kids play soccer. I took it to my nail appointment. I even walked to the grocery store and bought some Boca burgers and asked to nuke them in the back of the nail salon. I'm just saying, you do what you got to do to stay on track, right? I had alarms on my phone. That is what I knew I needed to do, or else I would forget to eat. But my body would remind me, because your metabolism starts to kick in and you are hungry every couple of hours because you become a machine. When you're feeding your body correctly, you're feeding it regularly, you're building muscle, you start to burn on your own. You are a machine. So I love that. But I love these little guys because they're really easy to travel with. Throw it in your purse full of your fruits, full of a snack, whatever, and you're good to go. So if the 21-Day Fix Extreme is not where you need to start right now, consider starting with the 21-Day Fix and get your nutrition under wraps. Get a round of that, under your belt so you understand the concept, and then kick it up a notch, because it is mentally tough. So what she said before about, being in the group, it was totally true. We all came in there, we're all gung-ho. That first day of workout, we had our heinies handed to us, and we were like, what the heck? We thought we were in shape. So then you go through that kind of, getting to know the program, and you might not be having these complete transformation results that you're expecting, and everyone else around you, it seems, is having these great results. And so you might want to add another workout, or you might want to not eat your containers, or no, you have to trust the process. You have to trust that this was set up in a way that it's going to help you get results. And like Marissa said, you have to be able to kind of give and take and balance it out and listen to your body. But what did it for me was I was whining. I was straight up in the group saying, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Everyone's having great results. And the next morning I woke up and my muscles showed up. And I was like, never mind. I had to get to the point. My body took 5 days where maybe someone else's took 3. And that was just part of it. But the transformation continued and has continued, because I've done now 4 rounds. And I've been a little lax on the nutrition. Like Autumn said, you can kind of play with it. But I love this program. I love how easy it is. I love how simple it is to prep and plan and travel, because we haven't stopped traveling. I did it through Christmas. I did it through Thanksgiving. And I stayed on track. Didn't lose any weight. I maintained everything. And I wasn't the only one that traveled. Like Marissa said, she went on a vacation. Adam Carr traveled the entire time. He was doing his workouts at a convention on the beach with another test group participant. They got together. They prepped at someone's house. It was just what they had to do to get their goals accomplished. So it's possible for 21 days. You really can do anything. So I just really wanted to say the key components of this: trust the process, and don't try to be a hero. Like I always tell my challengers, you have 21 days. That's it. Don't try to add in 4 insanity workouts and a half marathon in there. Your nutrition's going to be so jacked up. Trust that this is what you have to do for 21 days pure, and believe in it. And then add a couple calories here, add a couple containers here, push your body, do a couple of extra workouts. But know that it was set up this way to help you get the best results possible. And when you start to play, little checkers or chess match with your nutrition and your workouts, you're going to mess it up and you're not going to have the results you want. So sleep, water, consistency, and after 21 days of following this, you're going to have great results. And we're going to show you those right now. So let me click on Marissa. Oh wait, it has to be me. We really are smart. Let me show you.
You.
Do you see him?
I see you, your face.
Oopsie.
I see your picture.
Okay, so let me screen share. I'm going to be quiet.
All right, now I see the screen share. There we go. Okay, so these are the results of just some of the women from the test group. The coach test group, I'm not sure the final number, but I think there were probably about, I don't know, maybe 30 of us going through it together, and, you know, a good mix of men and women. I know Lauren, obviously, she's down in the left corner there. You see her results. I know she did the full countdown to competition meal plan, not the 21-day fix extreme regular meal plan. I'm not sure about the other two girls, but I actually did the reverse countdown to competition plan. So there are options. You can make it more extreme, or you, like Autumn said, you can have the two different types of meal plans. You can have the fixed extreme, the regular meal plan, and you can have the countdown to competition meal plan. So I kind of did like the middle of the road one. I just felt like it would be the best option for me. Did you want to add anything, Lauren, about the one that you did?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, that's so fun. No, you're right on. Competition, I did it legit. Countdown to competition, no fudging, no anything. Not a sip or a drop of wine. None. Ha. So.
I know. I didn't have any chocolate or pizza. I love pizza and ice cream. It's my downfall, pizza and ice cream.
Oh.
So pretty much there was, like you see, we lost between 5 and 19 inches, between the girls there. And then on the upper left corner, you see she lost 12 pounds. I think people were losing mostly between 5 and 15 pounds for the women, and inches probably went from 5 to 20 was around the range that people were losing. But again, trust the process, like Lauren said, and if you're in the challenge group and you're seeing in the first week, like all these people are losing 5 pounds and it's not happening for you, there's a good article on the teambeachbody.com site that actually talks about the fact that when you first start a new exercise program, your muscles actually swell, because you create little tears in the muscle when you start weight training. So basically, your body starts to repair those little muscle tears, and so there's a lot of water that you hold on to. So it's edema. It's called edema, and a little bit of swelling. So don't be intimidated if you start to gain a pound or two, or you're stepping on the scale and you've been doing everything right and you're not losing. It could just potentially be that swelling, and it usually goes down within 1 to 2 weeks. So if you see that it's not going down after a good amount of time, then maybe you should address that. But don't be so intimidated if in the first couple of days you gain a pound or two. Throw the scale away, because the scale is not always your best judge of your results. As far as the men, I thought these were like so impressive. I could not believe it. Look at how much they leaned out. I mean, Adam lost 18 pounds. Just like Lauren said, he was traveling the entire time during this program, and he lost 18 pounds in 21 days. And just look at their abs. Their muscles are ridiculous. And same with Doug. Doug looks incredible. He lost 11 pounds, and then I can't remember his name in the top left corner.
Oh, that's Robert.
Robert Hudgens lost 9 pounds, and then in the bottom right is another Robert, and he lost 10 pounds. So the results were incredible. I remember being intimidated the first week because I wasn't losing the weight like the other women were, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get results. This is not working for me. And I did a little bit of adjustments to my meal plan, and like Lauren said, I trusted the process, and I just kept going. And at the end of it, I lost 11 inches and 6 pounds. So you just have to keep going and don't give up.
Yeah, so, really, that was what we wanted to share with you guys, was everything about this program and what it meant to us, and just to help you guys get a little bit more excited about sharing with everyone who's getting so amped up about the extreme. If you guys didn't, we know these results intimately. We're still in communication with these people. I said I feel like I'm a part of a little gang, and I love it because we have pinged off of one another, learned from one another. Some of those guys are, ridiculously big guys. Robert Hudgens was in the highest calorie bracket. The amount of food that man had to eat, and look at his results. Look at the way that his body responded. So it was really cool to be a part of this, and Marissa and I have just been so excited to share this with you, because we can't wait to see you guys experience the same awesome results that we have, and to just dive in again with a whole new group of people. So I hope that this helped you guys. Get excited for Monday. So up until then, use your little containers. Get excited about everything that's going to happen. Spring break goals, wedding goals, anything can happen in 21 days. Come on, let's do this. So that's it.
Thank you so much, everybody, for getting on. We're so excited about this program. We can't wait for you all to try it. And, you know, just get ready. It's going to be awesome to go extreme. Good night.
Thanks, Marissa.
Good night.
Good.